bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, no. Not yet. This one goes.
Your probes are under attack. Base is 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 under attack.
Command me. We stand as one. We embrace the glory of battle. By your will. Oh, that you are. This vessel shall engage. Annihilation commencing.
Base is under attack.
Prismatic core online. Undercooled. Channel the light device. Phase crystal. We are at full power.
Base is under attack.
Zerg Annihilation commencing. We are at full power. It shall be done. This vessel shall. Phase crystals charged. Zaknaku Afal. Channel the light of iron. Phase crystals charged. Fireman, you're up. Channel the light of iron. We face the enemy. Zaknaku Prismatic Core online. This message shall Phase crystals charged. We are at full. This vessel. We are at Zaknaku Afur. Undercooled in rock. It shall be done. This vessel shall invade. Paradapteron. Channel the light of Io. Cast Arashon.
Mineral field depleted.
Calibrate core closed. Phase crystals charged. Phase crystals charged. Channel the light of Io.
Mineral field depleted.
Prismatic core online. Zaknaku Afar. Annihilation commencing.
Mineral field depleted.
We are at full power. This vessel shall invade. Undercooled rock. We face the enemy. We are at full power. The light of iron. Phase crystal. This vessel. Fate. Channel the light of iron. Paradapteron. Zaknak. This vessel. Prismatic core.
Our pylon is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Channel the light of Io. For Io, we are full dispatch. Systems at full. Annihilation commencing. Paradakural. Zaknaku up. Phase crystals charged. Handakur rock. Kas Arashah.
Our pylon is under attack.
Caliber. We are at full power. Prismatic core online. Systems at full. Channel the light of Io.
Base is under attack.
This vessel shall defend. Zaknaku. Annihilation. We are at full power.
Base is under attack.
Channel. We are at full power. We face the enemy. We face the enemy. Zak. Phase crystals charged. Zaknak. Channel the light of Io. We're at full power.
Base is under attack.
Paradakural. Phase crystals charged.
Research complete.
Andakur the rock. Ikuda Anai. Prismatic core online. It shall be done. Channel the light of Io. Zaknaku Apa. This vessel shall.
We got him. Got him. Starvation indeed. So we're trying to do a little different. We're trying to do the Probius trick. So this Overlord spots one probe. So we already start the pylon. Oh, I know. So he's over here confused. He's like, oh, the probe's right there. Till he sees this, but it's too late. He can't even make the spine crawlers. One base contain? No. My game plan has always been mess up the meta in the beginning. And the meta is all about macro. So how do you break macro? By denying macro. At least not so fast, you know? That's what these guys live off of. They live off of macro. More units beats less units. Take that away from them, and we got ourselves a game. But that's just an intro. It's not the goal. The goal is just malnourishment in general of their standard play, and mess up the game so that it's not the same game that everybody plays every day. Throw the chips in the air, and where they lie, you gotta figure out how to use them. Yeah, exactly. It's not a good spot to be on one base when you don't plan on it. So, so this right here, we don't want him to make a hatchery right now because of timing. So we're gonna deny it. He wanted to take it. I said no. I'm like, okay, cool. So we're gonna deny that too. So he's not gonna go over here. We want him to be far away from the base because we don't want the queens to help out. So because the queens aren't gonna help out by having a hatchery over here, my void raid can come in and deny it. Now we know it's being made somewhere, so we gotta scout for it. Now this one, it's almost up, so Roach and Ravagers come out pretty early, so you're not able to do too much. But what I'm trying to do here is slow down the health, keep the health low, so that my void raid can go over there, snipe it without getting into more, you know, spore queens defense for a little bit and try to hold it, you know, try to slow the clock on their side. So we need to not let them do that. So I'm hurting it as much as I can. That's why the Zealot's there. If we made too many cannons, the Ravagers and Roaches will kill it, and it's gonna be such a heavy cost for me. So what we do is we just do one cannon and we just nibble it, because they will break it, and then you're gonna have nothing but wasted income. But when you have a void raid coming out and we have to finish off this hatchery, it's possible without losing too much income. So now he's over here instead of over here, and the void raid's over here to finish off the job. We already have another void raid here being built for these, and then we already have a cannon right here and 2 pylons in case he tries to shut down the stargates, and then the battery shield to overcharge. So now that we got that out of the way, we can expand and try to deny this base. Now the spores, I want the spores faster than the queens because I don't want the spores to go up. They're a little more deadlier than the queens. So we see the Nidus Swarm, we know what he wants to do. I'm gonna let him cost some money. I wasn't sure if he put him in the Nidus Swarm. No. But he can't, he has to spend more money on the Nidus Swarm. Easy pickings. Now we're scouting around, just making sure. We got an overseer, we saw him poop one of those out right here using the pylon. So the overseer was using the pylon to create a changeling Protoss. I was using the probe to make sure I guard this area for it to not hide to make a Nidus. Right here I denied it because they can't transfuse it until it's done. So use that time to slow down the clock again. Now we're going for the double robos so we can get Colossus, and we're also adding our sentries. So what I'm doing with my sentries, it's an old build that I used to do before with Terran, where I used my sentries for hallucination defense. So what I'm trying to use them for now is for like void raid counters. So I harass them with void raids, and then eventually they're gonna start getting into the point where they see where the void raid ball is going. So what I want to do is make void raids and then force them into an area that is not really void raids, and then with the void raids come in and snipe a base while I'm transitioning into my other comp. So instead of going for mass oracles, I'm utilizing the void raids with hallucinations and kind of like utilizing that gas that I would for the oracles. Right here is better to get the drones because he doesn't seem like he has much income already. So because of that, I'd rather kill the drones than try to snag the hatchery. Plus they're, like I said, they're easier pickings. It's better, easier damage and solid damage that you take the drones out first, holding position, and then go for the hatchery if you could. But drones in this case are more important. Right, he's going for the Hydra speed. So we know he's going Hydras. I'm gonna go take out his base right here. I'm not gonna contest these Hydras. And then these Void Raids, they were gonna go and do a distraction attack to keep the Zerg off my back, but I said, okay, well, he's attacking me right now, and I already made the Void Raids, so what I'll do is I'll put him in this area where the Hydras will come back, and then they'll have something to work with while my other Void Raids are doing the job. So that was the next game plan. So I'm taking that out. I put myself here. If they did try to come out, they're gonna get slowed down in this area. It's kind of like a force field, you know what I mean? Not the biggest force field, but it's kind of like a force field for the fact that it's kind of an imaginary force field. It's not, you're not obstructing them to go through, but because they're attacking the units, it's like they're not able to go through. It's like, oh no, we gotta attack them. Well, that means you're staying still, which means it's kind of like if they force fed you a little bit for you to not go further for a little while. You know, so find that a good benefit. Hallucination, force field stalling. Now the Colossus are here, but if you did come closer, I could make Colossus, hallucinated Colossus, and then you'd be like, oh shit, I gotta back up a little bit, and they'll give me time for more Colossus, real Colossus. So I'm utilizing the Void Rays to force out Hydras, and then I'm using the Sentries to hallucinate either defensively as Colossus to force them to pull back, give me time, and then go Colossus, and then utilize the Void Rays to hallucinated Void Ray combo. GG.